Maybe the title's hypocritical, because I'm talking about Baby Gronk right now. It'll be fine. Baby Gronk is the most confusing figure of the 21st century. When I first heard his name, I figured that it was Rob Gronkowski's son, but no, it's just a random 10-year-old kid who plays football, who's now an incredibly successful influencer. Now, Baby Gronk's been around for a while. I found one article from about 3 years ago that talks about him. He's been referred to as the #1 college football prospect, and it shows. Sometimes it doesn't. His Instagram is full of interesting bullshit. It's run by his dad, which is constantly obvious because there is no 10-year-old that talks the way these captions are written. No cap, I ain't never cared about what the haters thought. I'm back on IG active, we gonna apply more pressure than ever. Yeah, man. For some reason, I don't think that he said this.
What are the grades looking like in school? I mean, you got all A's, B's, you got a couple C's in there. What's it looking like?
Man, I got a baddie. She does all my work for me.
It's the one and only Eagle Double G. Oh, listen, it's very important to me that you know that I did not edit that. That was their edit. I would never edit the fucking 2013 Thug Life meme glasses as a joke in 2023, no. Also, again, he definitely didn't want to say that. There's no goddamn way. Also, this is not 21 miles per hour. It's fucking not. You want to know how I know it's not? Usain Bolt's world record 100-meter sprint was about 23 miles per hour. You want to tell me to my face that Baby Gronk is 2 miles slower than Usain Bolt? Look at Usain Bolt. Now look at the kid. Look at Usain Bolt again. Now Baby Gronk, one more time. Even the real Gronk can only do a little under 19 miles per hour, and Baby Gronk is 10 years old. So these Instagram posts helped him gain a little bit of popularity, but nothing insane yet. But his popularity really skyrocketed when this video was uploaded to TikTok.
Livy just convinced Baby Gronk to commit to LSU. Baby Gronk is the #1 college football prospect in the country. He averages 300 yards and 5 touchdowns a game. On his visit to LSU, Livy rizzed him up. Livy even hugged Baby Gronk. He might be the new Riz King. Do you think Baby Gronk will lead LSU to a national championship?
When I first saw this video, my brain stopped working for about 10 minutes. I was left entirely paralyzed. The video looped over and over again, and I let the meaningless words wash my brain clean of any comprehensible thought. What did this mean? Is Baby Gronk going to commit to LSU? Did Livy actually riz him up? And holy god, could he be the new Riz King? And I don't care about any of this shit. What's happening to my mind? I don't think there's any video that makes online content look like more of a joke than this one. Seriously, every single detail of this video is completely ridiculous. From his lifeless expression to his classic brain-dead YouTube style of speaking. It's like a damn caricature of TikTok.
Baby Gronk cheated on Olivia Dunne.
Why does he look so happy saying this? First of all, obviously Baby Gronk and Olivia Dunne are not dating on account of him being an elementary schooler. But it's still a bit strange to be so hyped over this. Imagine this guy announcing to you that your parents are splitting up. Every video from this guy about Baby Gronk is bizarre because he just lies. Like, a lot. He said that Baby Gronk has over 100 D1 offers, but he has one. He said that he was committed to LSU. He was not, because he's 10 years old. He also says that Olivia Dunne and Baby Gronk are dating and that they are so in love. Again, they are not because he's 10 years old. He also says that he squats 500 pounds, which is not true because he's 10 years old. It's stupid how many times I have to mention that he's 10 years old in this fucking video. Also, holy shit, what a horrifying, lifeless stare. It's like this guy's family's tied up behind the camera and the only way he can set them free is by rotting the brains of everyone who sees his videos. In case you haven't pieced it together by now, Baby Gronk isn't actually a football prodigy. I mean, he's fine for a 10-year-old, but he's still just a pretty good 10-year-old with excellent marketing. He's not insanely fast for his age, he's not insanely big for his age. The kid's 4'9". I was a good bit bigger than that when I was 10, but I'm not in the NFL. But the real problem of the story isn't that I'm not in the NFL, it's Father Gronk. I can't just call him Gronk, because he's not Gronk, you know what I'm saying here. Many people have come out saying that Father Gronk's been trying to push his son to the spotlight for years and years. He's been DMing all sorts of accounts, begging them to write articles about his son for free because it would help their publicity. There was also the time he brought his son on the Bring the Juice podcast, which, despite being something I had never heard of, managed to deliver the most awkward interview I've seen in my life.
You, him is the real question.
Yes.
See, I'm gonna punch him in. Ask that again, bro. Say, man, what kind of question is that? You see my Instagram? Say that. Ready? Go. All right,
Hey, Baby Gronk, are you him?
What kind of question is that? Look at my Instagram.
What are you gonna do, you know, to stay sharp and keep your skills up if you're actually not gonna go through with middle school and high school?
Just work out.
No, I'm gonna get massages. I'm gonna get full body massages by some baddies. All right, ready? Go. You want to ask it again, bro?
I'm gonna get body massages by baddies.
Obviously this is wrong and sheds so much more light on his entire internet persona. It's truly bizarre, especially how sexual his father makes it. I'm gonna get full body massages by baddies. Really, dude? He's 10. He should have a crush on some, like, fucking Disney Channel star, not whatever you're doing. This girl, Lacey Brown, made a video talking about how Baby Gronk's dad reached out to her a bunch of times asking to collaborate, and when she finally accepted, again, the dad fed him every single answer. While they were making the video, the dad kept telling Lacey to take her jacket off because it would get more views, and sexualizing her in front of the kid. Obviously, again, fucked up, creepy as hell. In interviews with the dad, he says that everything is for content, as if that would make up for it at all. Now, I'm not a parent, but I can recognize horrible parenting when it's as blatantly obvious as this. If we put 5 or 6 days a week of training, he diets, he eats clean food, salmon and brown rice. He is in a routine. He is a real athlete. He's not a normal kid. Normal kids are emotional. They put their head down when they make mistakes, talk back to the coaches, they make noises, but he doesn't do that. He has been trained and programmed since he was 6 years old. No kid should be described like this. No kid should be programmed at the age of 6. This is absolutely insane. He makes the argument that his son is going to be set for life whether he's recruited or not because of the amount of money he's making on the internet, so it's fine, but this is not the kid's decision. It's the same reason that people were getting pissed at Ryan's toy reviews a few years back, right? He's not old enough to decide whether he wants his life broadcasted to the world like this, and it's too late to turn back now. Especially the fact that the life being broadcasted is entirely fake and he's going to get a shit ton of hate for it. His dad forced him into this when he was 6 and he had to just go along with it. You want to know why? Because he was 6 years old. You can't do shit when you're 6 years old. You can't talk back to your dad. This kid's development has probably been and will almost certainly continue to be severely stunted by what this guy is forcing on him. There's a reason that normal kids are emotional. And that's fine, because they are kids. They don't need to be making important decisions at the age of 6 years old, and they don't need to be programmed so they can just become devoid of all emotion. That's insane. It seems like the dad is just a failed athlete who was never recruited and is now living vicariously through his son, forcing him into a life that he isn't mature enough to truly accept. Now, obviously, this isn't Baby Gronk's fault. It's the fault of his psycho dad who's treating him like a fucking product. So, Father Gronk, not actual Gronk, I would love to do a boxing match with you sometime, man. Let's set it up, sign the contract, and get an ending. Again, not real Gronk. I'm a coward and will only box if I know I'm gonna win. Alright, thank you for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. Uploads should become a bit more frequent very soon, so thank you for sticking with me here. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment, you know the drill. Thanks again, and have a good one.